Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me. Good morning, Michelle. Thank you so very much. Yep, hit the like button, share me out, whatever you need to do. First off, if you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful so the universe will open up and pour out more blessings and you have room enough to receive. Michelle, that song yesterday, thank you so very much um, for adding to my collection because I be on it. I be on it. I love that type of music, that affirmations, that um, putting me in a sweet spot. And it was so funny that you sent that yesterday. Um, because good morning, brother. Good morning, cousin Nikki. Good morning, beautiful. Um, because Maddie was sad her mom left yesterday, remember? And thank you for going on the live, Michelle, as well yesterday. The video that I posted up, because the funny thing is that they could have went on the day before, because I had posted it the day before too. Good morning, Miss K. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, cousin Nikki. Good morning, gorgeous. How are you? And so, nonetheless, I spent yesterday trying to cheer Maddie up because her mom's gone home. Good morning, Miss Dow. Good morning, beautiful. Um, again, uh, I want you guys to continue to pray for Miss Dow and Miss Wanda for their dad. Um, keep them in your prayers. Um, and you ladies just know that we're here and we're praying for you guys. She said, I got to keep my schedule on the line. I got you. I got you. Because I was throwed off yesterday, but I felt so much better that I was able to record and put it on here so that you guys didn't at least miss the affirmation or anything. And so I felt at least better about that than, oh, I ain't going to do no live for Thursday so you guys don't come on. So at least that worked out, so that I know that if I have something to do, because you guys, Cabo is coming up. And so um I think so. My travel day is Thursday. And so I'm probably gonna have to do a pre-recording that day because I have to be at the airport at 4 o'clock in the morning. uh, and so I'm probably gonna be able to do the live from Cabo that Friday. And I'm trying to think of my flight plans for Monday. No, I'm probably gonna have to pre-record for Monday too, because I have to be at the airport. She said, I know. I could see the little stuff that you put up. She said, I'm just chatting away. And the funny thing is, I've never done a live in the afternoon to record like that, but I was able to get in my zone though. I I had been doing stuff all day long because I didn't record that until the evening, and I was able to get in my zone. So I'm happy about that, and I'm happy that I can continue to do what I love to do, and still be able to move around and get some things done. And so, yeah, Cabo probably will be a recording. Then I'll probably do lives in Cabo Friday, and then Monday I'll have to have a record because that'll be on my way home. So, you guys, this morning our affirmation says, I feel my body and my mind getting healthier and more optimistic. I love the positive way I think. I feel my body and my mind getting healthier and more optimistic. I love a positive way. I think I do. Absolutely. I do. I do. I do. And the funny thing is that I was just up telling my brother before this live, like, soon as Maddie get up, Maddie putting on some clothes, my mama putting on some clothes, we're going for a walk. Every morning after the live, we're going to get up and we're going to go for a walk because it's so easy to get complacent or, to sit still, especially down here. It's hot. So if you don't catch it before the sun get the full blown gleaming, you ain't gonna want to do it. And so I need all of us to be healthy. I'm not saying that my mom has to lose any weight or I have to lose any weight. Guess what? I need these lungs though. I need to be able to breathe. So I need to go outside and I need to walk and get some air. I need to make these legs strong. Because guess what? I need to be healthier. Not for anybody else, just for me. And I'm okay with my weight. Like, I don't have to lose any weight, like I said, but I need to be healthier. I need to be able to have my legs working right. I don't want my legs to be hurting. And osteoporosis run in our family. And so I need to take care of some of these things. I take some calcium pills. That's what I take. That's the only thing I take, that and some vitamins and some elderberry. But I take calcium pills because we got osteoporosis running in our family. And I was the first one that had that major break. Because for those of you guys that know me, know that I broke my ankle completely across, which made me have to retire from the police department because I can't run like I'm supposed to. Unless something happen, I can, but I can't consistently run like I'm supposed to. But okay. And so I take a supplement, and I'm getting older. I ain't old, but I'm getting older. And so I take some calcium supplements for my bones. That's it. So all the medications that I'm on right now are medications that are just, and I take tea and stuff to do majority of the stuff that I need. That I don't like taking pills. And if I find something that'll help me with the calcium for my bones, a tea, I'll stop taking those calcium pills too because I don't like taking pills. It's not, they get stuck in my throat. So I don't really like taking them. And I know y'all got a whole lot of remedies for that, but I'd rather drink some tea or something. So I'm on it. You guys, I'm on it. How's everybody's Thursday? Remember, tomorrow, you guys, we are doing angel answers. I think I repeated that on the live yesterday, the video from yesterday. Miss K, how are you doing, sweetheart? You've been real quiet. I know you got stuff going on and you're trying to move around and get yourself together. It's been a couple of weeks since your sister passed. And I just want to know, how are you doing mentally? Because mourning doesn't, it don't say, hey, the whole week that you planning for a funeral, and then after that is over. It ain't over. And I recognize that, sweetheart. But for you this morning, it says something bigger is on the way. Something bigger is on the way. It says allow your vision to expand and be open to the form it takes. You may discover that you were dreaming too small, or that what seemed like an obstacle is actually pointing you in a better direction. The universe always has your back. But the funny thing is that while I'm reading this card with all these colors on it, guess what pops in my head, you guys? My daughter goes and buys Madison a little tie-dye kit. Um, and Maddie want to try everything. And something bigger is on the way. So while I'm telling you guys that I'm trying to create this brand, remember I'm still working on the t-shirt for creating boundaries over bullshit. Remember? My granddaughter, I'm going to have her do these tie-dye shirts, and her little tie-dye shirts are going to say creating boundaries. See that? Creating boundaries. So my part will say the adult shirts will say creating boundaries over bullshit. And the little kid shirts and the tie-dye shirts that she is going to make are going to say creating boundaries. Because that's what children need to learn how to do. Create boundaries. They don't have bullshit yet. So they just need to learn how to create some boundaries. And so with that being said, right in front of y'all eyes, see what I'm saying? They said, think of something bigger, expand what you already got. They said you already doing this one thing right here. That's what I'm saying, creating boundaries. Because these babies need that. They need to know that guess what? There's a stopping point, even with me. Even with you, and when you teach them babies that hey, it's boundaries. And my kids will tell you, the funny thing is that they'll tell you. I told my children when they were small, arm's length, anything that step beyond arm's length is a danger zone. Now I don't know what everybody else teach their kids, but I had to let my kids know that hey, you don't let people walk up on you because they can hurt anything. This is the danger zone. You can talk to me from arm length away. I can hear you very well. But when you step into the danger zone, when you step up in my face, anything can happen. You understand? So they know. Create some boundaries. They knew that at a young age. Hey, listen, stand back there and talk to me. You ain't gotta be in my face. You don't give nobody no chance to hit you and your stuff. Creating boundaries. So them babies need to learn how to create boundaries. Even with adults. Because all adults don't have their best interests at heart. And you would hope and pray that that is the case, but that's not always the case. Creating boundaries. So I'm going to expand my horizon because I don't have no problem with doing that. They said, hey, you got to be working with Maddie anyways, and that is exactly what I'm doing. Y'all don't understand. We got flashcards up in here. When I tell you, hey, at random, I could be sitting at the table. I'll be like, hey, what's this? Come on, what's this? Because she going to be great. She going to be as great as she possibly can with Down syndrome. She's going to be great. And I'm going to pour into her as much as I possibly can while I can. So, in order for me, I got to expand. I got to look beyond the stuff that I see. I got to try to find different ways of teaching her. She doesn't learn the traditional way that everybody else learned. I know, sweetheart. I know it, dude. You ain't got to tell me. You don't have to tell me. I completely understand. That walk do you some good, though, sometimes, Miss K. I understand. And grief is real, baby. I have one sibling. I have siblings from my dad. And my siblings from my dad are young. They're like my kids' age. My dad waited until I was almost grown to start having kids again, which is whatever. So I have one sibling around my age, which is my brother. And then my dad got kids that's my kids' age. And so, um, you know, the sibling that's my age is the one, and he probably worried about me because I'll be the 150 this year, but that's okay. And Miss K, I, I know that you've been quiet and you've been trying to deal, but just know that I think about you often. I may not call, but I think about you and I pray your strength because I know this is a hard time. And not only are you dealing with that particular thing in a spot of mourning, you have other things going on. And it's, hey, guess what? They said to tell you this morning, it's going to be okay. Keep pushing. It's going to be okay, sweetheart. Hmm. Spirit guardian of autumn. It says letting go. The spirit guardian of autumn. Letting go. Hmm. Ain't that something? Yeah, because you opened up those two wonderful things on your face this morning. So you don't have no choice but to keep pushing. No, you do have a choice. But I see resilience in you and I see the struggle that's happening right now. It won't last. You know what I'm saying? Some things are meant to happen so that other things can be revealed to us as well. And so, Miss K, you're doing great, sweetheart. I know it's been hard. And I know you've had a hard, it's probably been over a year now. But guess what? It's going to pay off. Keep going. Keep going. That's all I can tell you is to keep going. Letting go. It says red, orange, yellow, and brown leaves flurry around you in a warm autumn wind. A small zephyr creates an upward spiral of leaves directed by the air spirit in a dance of color and light. So it sounds like a tornado of leaves going around. It says, in the great circle of life, the trees lose their leaves in the fall so that new growth can occur in the spring. It is part of the natural circle of life. Wow, did you hear that, you guys? Even in the midst of talking about death, even in the midst of Miss Wanda and Miss Dow dealing with their dad, they said, hey, they want you to know that even in the moments they are there to comfort you. They said, just like leaves lose their leaves lose their trees lose their leaves in the fall so that new growth can occur in the spring. It's the circle of life, you guys. And no matter what we want, the universe has other plans sometimes. And so we have to be okay with that. Not saying that it's a amount of time for mourning or anything like that. You'll just learn to cope and deal, letting go. Not letting go of memories, but letting go of a physical thing. It says surrender, all is well. You don't have to do it alone. The Creator is at your side. Letting go can heal the need to be in control, the stress of unfulfilled expectations, the anguish of needing to decide how things should be, and the tension of wanting others to act in a particular way. They say, hey, just let go. Just let go. All of these things we add stress to our life every day. It says letting go can heal the need to be in control. We always want to be in control. The stress of unfulfilled expectations, because sometimes we have expectations that we can't feel, and we have expectations of other people. That's funny. We have expectations of other people that can't be filled as well. The anguish of needing to decide how things should be. You don't have to decide how they should be. Just watch how they're going. We always want to be in control. They said lose control. All I keep hearing is follow the yellow brick road. They said just follow the yellow brick road. You don't have to have control. You see how how Dorothy did it. She was finding stuff off of it. Just follow the yellow brick road. Stop trying to control everything. We don't have control over everything. It says the anguish of needing to decide how things should be and the tension of wanting others to act in a particular way. That's your expectation of others. Like, yeah, you probably wouldn't have took me certain places when I was younger because I ain't know how to not curse. But I'm a really good friend to you. But you want me to act in a particular way in which I won't act. You understand? But if you accept me for how I am, then it is what it is. You have to meet people where they are. And that's funny because guess what? We all have flaws. We all have flaws. It's something about everybody that somebody don't like. But we so quick to look at other people's flaws. Look at our own. Look at yours. Well, what you got going on? It might be things about my friend, my mom, my brother, my kids. I can't change those things in them, no. That don't mean that I don't love them. That mean, guess what? Look at me. Because guess what? Do I do some of those things that I don't like about people? Maybe I should try checking myself, right? It says these things lead to unhappiness. When you try to control stuff, when you try to make people act a particular way, it leads to unhappiness. Letting go opens the space for relaxation, healing, and success. I don't got no control over nothing. I could be sitting here and just want to be. Money. It ain't gonna come to me just talking about money. I got to do something to make money. I know that already, and so I'm not gonna sit here and worry about it. I'm gonna just get up and do something so I can try to make money. Of course, there are times to hold on as if your life's dependent on it, but now is not the time. Now is the time to surrender. You aren't succumbing to forces outside of yourself. Instead, you are opening your inner guidance and to your soul. It says, when you let go, the creative forces of the universe can flow through you. So you stop having particular expectations. You like, hey, just work this out. However, you see working it out, work it out for me. And that gives the universe the opportunity to work it out without you guiding it in a particular way. Just work it out for me. It says earth-based cultures recognize the four power points of the year: the spring, the fall equinox, and the summer and winter solstice had profound spiritual meaning. To those indigenous people, autumn was the time of things slowing down. It was the time of change, reflection, harvest, and preparation for the next season. So, if nothing else, this card wants you to get from it. Relinquish control and let the spirit take over. You don't need to do everything yourself. Release whatever in life doesn't serve you. Clutter clear your life. Simply open your heart, let go, and allow spirit to help you and support you. That's the hardest thing for us to do. I've been in control of this life for 49 years, almost 50 years. And you said, what? Let go and do what? Let who guide? Let somebody guide that I can't see? Oh, but guess what? I let go, you guys. And the song just keep popping in my head. It's called Alchemist. I think I've played it for you guys because she said, I let go. I let go, 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 and I let go. I left my body, left my soul, and I let go. That's what she said. I let my body just connect with my soul. Just, hey. And yeah, it got me living unconventional, but it got me seeing beautiful things, spending time where I wouldn't have had the time. Do you know when I was first here, I worked a 24-hour job, 4 days, 4 days on, 2 days off. 24-hour job. When I first started this lab, I was doing a 24-hour job, 4 days on, 2 days off. I've gotten further since I haven't worked than I was when I was working for somebody else. That's not saying everybody go out and quit your jobs and all of that. It's just saying that, hey, they got me in an unconventional spot right now. And I'm dealing with it. Hey, I'm rolling with the punches. I might not have everything that I want, but they have definitely met everything that I need. Yeah, because that's where we got to start at, Michelle. Definitely. With the person in the mirror. And that's funny because I told you guys when I couldn't see, when the thing blacked out and I felt funny because I'm used to looking at me on the live right here. I got to start with the man in the mirror. You right. So I start right here and I get on here and I tell y'all my stories and all the shit that I see or whatever, like I said, in hopes and prayers that guess what? You can start to see too, not the stuff that I see, but the stuff that you need to see. You can start to listen to your intuition, your guides. The universe works for all of us. In the way in which we want it to work, to be honest. And so, yep, we can think about a whole bunch of negative stuff. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, Phoenix. And even especially in the moments when we grieving, when we mourning, when we got stuff going on. And, I hear a whole lot of times, why me? And the answer is always, why not you? Everybody always asks that question. Well, why me? Why I gotta be going through this? Well, why the fuck not you? I'm sorry, you guys. Why not you? Why do we think that we're gonna go through this life and we ain't gonna go through nothing? We ain't gonna have no kind of issues. Did you do everything perfect? Probably not. But why not you? Why do you not think that you're strong enough to handle this? You are. I'm living proof. You are. I tell y'all some of my stories, but baby, y'all don't know the backstory. Backstory for real, for real. I healed that child. Y'all don't know how broken I was. I healed her because she was different. She was definitely different. She was angry. She was upset. She had control over my life, baby. But I healed her. I healed that little kid in me. She's there having fun, but I healed her because I had been in some situations, in some spots where I was hurt. And they say hurt people hurt people. Hmm. You guys are amazing, but some stuff we have to learn how to let go. We want so much control. I don't have control over anything. I got control over me and my movements. I'm just trying to be my higher self. Yeah, absolutely. We are all living proof. And so it is Thursday, you guys. Y'all doing absolutely amazing. And I know some of you guys are going through some tough times right now and unsure how you're going to come out on the other side. But they said if you take a moment and just dance in the rain, it's going to get better. It's going to get better. I promise you it's going to get better. If you keep opening up these eyes, it's going to get better. All you got to do is think back. Like I said, think back 2 years ago, you guys. Think back. What this face look like. And if there's any, you could go back. You could go back to the days and watch me cry. Where I ain't had no control. Like Miss K said. It come out of nowhere. You be like, whew, I don't even know where this coming from. But it's okay. It's okay. It doesn't stop you from loving people. It doesn't stop you from missing people. It's okay. Don't count yourself out. You guys are doing amazing. Every day that you wake up and you pushing through, you are doing amazing. Your life is not what other people think it should be. It's only what you think it should be. We go around here judging people, looking at their lives and how they live. If they are comfortable with the way that they are living, who are you to judge them? I just don't want to. So I'm going to live my life the way I want to. You live your life the way you want to. And if we cross paths, that's all good. Let's dab it up and keep going. Stop being so judgmental on people. We don't know what other people go through. We only know what we see. Allow them to have their space and do their thing. And I agree, Alex. I seen your post. I agree. If you could be any character, it would be Mary Poppins. I agree, sweetheart. I couldn't even think of no character for me because I was too busy laughing because I was like, she got hers on point. Mary Poppins. Because here we go with the hippie vibe again. You know what, Phoenix? That's absolutely correct. She said, I refuse to be around people that are comfortable in their situation. Is draining folks are content with being stagnated. Yeah, people confuse comfort with being stagnant. Y'all need to take something from that. Yeah, absolutely. She she is definitely, so she is preaching because sometimes we get comfortable and get stagnated. And when you feel like that and you know you need to move, let me tell you something. The universe, when it said move and you stuck, they like you gonna move whether you want to or not. I'm gonna give you a prime example before I jump off of here. I was not supposed to be Detroit Police Department that long. I had put in an application, and maybe I wasn't even supposed to be. Yeah, I know, right? And maybe I was what I was not supposed to be a police officer, and I don't know, but I had put in an application in Arizona to change being a police officer from Detroit to Arizona. Had gotten accepted. Had gotten accepted. You listening, guys? This was over 20 years ago now. Had gotten accepted to the Arizona Police Department and broke my damn leg. No more police anything. Because that's what. So I end up not doing no police anything. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes they be like, your brain set be like, they say, I don't think so. They gonna change your direction when you ain't supposed to be going in that direction. I don't think so. And that's exactly what they did. They hawked my ass real quick. Because I couldn't take the job in Arizona because my leg is messed up. I'm not even sure what's going on. And after a couple of surgeries, still later, they ended up having to retire me out. The universe works. It does exactly what we needed to do. And maybe I was going to make a dumbass decision. I don't know. But it stopped me. It stopped me cold in my tracks. Kids was ready to go. And they said, But it's okay. Because it led me to do what? I went back to school to become a mortician. And I like doing that. Not enough that I want to keep slinging bodies all year, but I like being a mortician because you know what? I was smart. And I don't have to chase nobody down the street and worry about people shooting at me and whether I'm going to get home to my kids at night because guess what? That's not a dangerous job no more. They changed my direction, even when I didn't see that. I didn't see being a mortician. I never thought about that in a million years. My daughter was graduating from high school, and I took her up to the college to get ready to apply. I said, well, shit, I might as well go ahead and go back to college, too. I was just fucking around, you guys, and end up with a degree. Matter of fact, 3 degrees. And I was like 35, you guys. So it ain't too late to do it. None of that. None of that. You guys are amazing. And y'all do amazing things. And I know we get stuck and we have issues, and sometimes we're mourning, and sometimes we don't feel it. And sometimes we on our high. You gonna have high highs, low lows, and whatever else in between. But you are great and you can do this. Because you have been doing this. So the moment that you feel like it's too tough, tie a rope around your ass and just know that, hey, I'm holding on. Because help coming. It's coming. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not coming. And so with that being said, I love you guys so very much. Tomorrow, again, I'll be doing angel answers. And I am going to say that people probably need to come on here before I start, because I write the names down. And once I'm done writing the names down, those are the end of the lives, because I don't want to be stuck on the live all day. And so I'm not trying to be mean or fictitious or anything, but I do have a life as well. And so if you come on and you want a card in the morning, I don't care if you jump off while I talk and come back and get your reading or whatever. I don't care how it works. But come on and at least let me know that, hey, I want a reading, because if you pop on at the end, I am not going to do a reading. I am going to go past, and that's not like I said, I have stuff to do as well, and so my mind processes things a little different. I write you guys names down, and I know that, hey, this is what I'm doing, because at the end of that be the end of it. And that's how my brain processes it. And so I hope that you guys don't get upset or uh mad about it or whatever. And even if you do, I probably don't care. I'm just being honest. I'm sorry. I probably don't care. I'm just telling you the reason that I don't continue to read after a certain time, because I want to get off the live too. So I want you guys to have a wonderful day. It is Thursday. Go out, be the best version of yourself, because you are all the time. No better person to follow than you. So go out there and be great. And I will see you right here tomorrow for the card of the day. Angel answers tomorrow, you guys. So come on with your questions, and we're going to get some angel answers. I love you guys so very much. Go be blessed. And again, Miss Dollar, Miss Wanda, I am praying for you guys as well as your dad. So have a great day. I love you guys. Bye-bye.